Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, the Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 8 Blitz Nation medium tank, the O47, a vehicle that hasn't really been changed ever since it was introduced into the game. It's odd on its looks, playstyle, and overall review we'll probably be making today, but that does make it a unique vehicle, and the price tag for the O47 coming in at $11 is pretty dang cheap, so I figured I'd review the tank, let you guys know how it performs. It's a pretty decent bundle, comes with 30 days of premium, 500,000 credits, the legendary camo. It's essentially the same bundle that the Luva has going on right now as well, gives you the same rewards, it's just a different tank. So, is it worth it? Well, I wouldn't say yes or no, it's really down to the eye of the beholder. The O47 gun is mediocre. It's got 2,100 DPM, which is actually not bad. It's got 199 standard pen, which I like, and 286 millimeters of premium pen, which is really dang good. It's got okay dispersion at 0.326, and a pretty decent amount of gun depression at 8 degrees. The O47 features a good top speed at 55 kilometers per hour, and a pretty decent reverse at 20, while also featuring pretty solid armor. Its upper plate is actually pretty troll at about 180-ish thick, which means if you're using it hull down, the upper plate is going to get bounces, and it's just really weird on its angles. You can see that you got a flat bit on the front of the upper plate, and then you got angled corners, so if somebody misses your upper plate when they're shooting at it and they hit one of those angled cutouts, they're actually going to end up bouncing the tank. It's a really cool design. Same for the turret. It's got a lot of weird things going for it, like a big ol' what it looks to be hatch on the top, but the hatch is only part of the bottom of that little spaced armor on the roof, so you're going to shoot at that, and if you don't aim at it correctly, you're actually not going to pen the hatch at all. The little side cutouts that kind of look like ears actually do count as armor, however, are very hard to hit, and I wouldn't suggest to shoot at. I've hit them like maybe once or twice out of my entirety of Blitz, but that's also because the O47 is a very rare vehicle to find in the battlefield. Alright, here we are, battle number 1. What do we have up against us? We got a Super Pershing, a Leo, and a Super Hellcat, I guess, could go medium side. Apart from that, they've got a bunch of heavies, a Skoda T56, T77, and a Skoda T45, and a Tiger 1. Alright, well, bad news is it looks like my Progetto is not going with me, so that sucks. I'm going to continue on going over towards this side of the map, though, because I think it'll be a good idea to try and spot anybody that either pokes over here or tries crossing. As I said, they only have 2 medium tanks, so it's a good idea for me to at least keep an eye on them. Let's see. Hello, would anybody like to cross? Not seeing all too much right now. We see the Tiger 1, and there's the Super Pershing. Okay, well, at least at the beginning of this game, there's not much on medium side. I'm going to go out in the open. It's a little risky to do this sometimes. I get nervous I'm going to be shot. But, as you can see, I have not been detected, so looks like the coast is clear. Alright, let's see if we can get a shell into the Super Pershing. There you go. One nice shot into his tank. Now we're going to try and... Oh yeah, Super Pershing misses me. We're going to dump a heat shell into his lower plate. You can see where that very nice heat penetration comes into play. And we also have that decent accuracy where we're able to cut right through that Super Pershing's roof and get another pen. Alright, well, let's go for another pen into that Super Pershing's roof. With that, we've been able to take off over half of his health, which is not too bad at all. Oh, we are able to get a bounce from the Super Pershing, and there you go. Another nice roof pen into his vehicle. With that, we've been able to take almost all of this player's health off. Now we're going to get a nice tracking shell into his tank. Again, you can see that very nice on-movement dispersion working for the tank. And there you go. No more Super Pershing. We bled about 400 health and we're able to kill a full health medium tank. And I'll call that an easy dub there. So 1,400 hit points on our table already. Now I'm going to flank. We know the T77 is in the back. I have not seen the Super Hellcat yet. And there's the Leo. And you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be farming this guy. I'm going to be a little careful, though, because I'm not exactly sure where the T77 is, and it would not surprise me if he rolled around this corner. So I'm going to stay right in this position for now, just because this is a fairly decent spot for me to get out of. But it looks like the T77 is no longer where I thought he would be. So we're going to get our final shells into this Leo, and, well, unfortunate. But I can't really complain. We got to farm a full health AFK tank, so... Alright, so let us get behind the T77 and the Super Hellcat. I can't say this was the best battle ever, because obviously we did farm an AFK, But I'll take it. We're going to just keep on pushing over here. This T-77 obviously got a pretty decent farm into us, but this is now where I'm able to use our superior DPM on this type of tank and just farm this T-77 out while he's on reload. We've already been able to deal over 3,000 damage this game. T-77 still backing up, but there you go. Some more easy shells into his vehicle. At this point, we're just going to chill here, and goodbye. Alright, well there you have it. Not a bad first battle for the 047 at all. 3,388 damage dealt, and yeah, about 1,000 of that was farmed on an AFK player, but even with that aside, we were able to easily just bully that Super Pershing, and as well deal with the enemy T-77, pulling out of first class, and probably getting a decent chunk of credit, sitting at, yeah, 100,000 just on the dot for actual rewards. So, not too bad of a first battle. Let's do another game and see if the 047 does just as well. Alright, that was a much quicker queue time than the first game, but we are up against a decent lineup of a Defender Mark 1, an FE301, and a Semovente CC64 paired with a Sama SM. Okay, well we're going to have to be careful this game because their takes have good pen. Some of them have autoloaders like the Defender, Alpha on the Semovente, so they have a pretty mixed lineup of tanks that I'm going to have to be careful about. We're going to try and fight them hull down. They have WZ-132 as well, but that tank's not nearly as scary as the rest just because that thing doesn't have much gun depression, which obviously on Normandy is very, very important. Usually I like to go to this spot just to see if there's anybody crossing, which you can see we were able to notice, but I spotted that Semovente CC in about half a second and decided, no, that's not a fun tank to fight, so we're not going to. I'm going to head over here and see if we can catch the guy maybe a little bit more off guard, at least hull down, because my armor should be a bit more effective. But we'll see. We will see. We got the Defender off to the side, who obviously I don't want to fight all too much, at least not in a hull down situation like that, because that's not a fun tank to fight hull down. Alright, well, I'm not seeing much from their team over here as of yet. I do think that Defender looks like he wants to YOLO me, though. So, if I'm going to play this smart, I'm just going to try and get out and head to where the rest of my team is over here. It's just not a good idea to fight a Defender and everything like that. Yeah, you can see that guy really, really wanted to push me. So, I'm going to get right over here, and let's go for a slap. Ah, I see. Tiger armor is apparently the new world's strongest armor. Alright, well, unfortunately, I do not have the gun depression to really hit any opponents from this current spot. We do have the Defender, though. There you go. Got a nice pen in. Our team just really needs to win the other side for it to matter for now, because I'm just going to keep these guys at bay for as much as I can. Which I think is a good strategy. There's the Defender poking up, and bonk, there you go. I do have more alpha than the Defender, by quite a bit as well, so I can easily out-trade a tank like that and win these trades. Alright. Defender turret is just nearly impossible to pen. Like, that's the best way to think of it. That's how I think of it. It is really nearly impossible to pen a Defender turret. But we are going through his hull a bit. We've already brought him down about half his health. Unfortunately, our Luva's also down half of his health at this point, which is not necessarily what you want. There you go. Nice pen into the Semovente, but our Luva is just sitting there and bleeding his health for no reason. Alright, well, let's see. There's the Semovente again. Maybe we can get another slap into his vehicle. Aiming. Oh, yeah. There you go. Another nice tap. Now we're going to back up before they can get more shells into me. Well, we still bled a bit, but not much I can really do about that. This is not a good team. That's really all the best way to describe it is. My team is bad. Really, really, really bad. I mean, you can see the gun on this tank is fine. It hits its shots. Of course, I say that and then miss my shot, but it gets the job done. You got plenty of pen, but it's just unfortunate the team we have here has literally no clue what they're doing. So, yeah, welcome to Blitz, ladies and gents. There you go. Nice shot. We also got a bounce. You can see the armor on this vehicle, at least when it comes to bounces, is not too bad. There you go. Another nice shot into the FE301. Now we're going to use this FE301 as protection against the Semovente. There you go. Another nice shot out. And I don't think we're going to be able to pen any more shells. No. I mean, this was a 6-0, and as much as I tried to hold the one side of the map to allow my team to push down the other, I don't even know what the heck happened that game, I'm going to be real. But we still did over 2,000 damage, we blocked over 1,000, and did definitely top in the team. There was nothing else we could have done. Zoop. So, yeah, I really like the 047. I wouldn't say it's the best vehicle out there, because it clearly is not. But we were able to do our job. We finished top in the team, and unfortunately when you have tier 8s like the Luva doing 300 damage, Scorpions, and, you know, just your team falling apart and allowing the enemy team to farm, obviously you're going to lose. But that's just kind of how Blitz is sometimes. There's not much you can change in some battles. But still a decent result for the tank. It did its job, bounced shells, worked all down. You can see that the vehicle overall is a pretty solid contender for a medium. If you like the American kind of tier 10 medium playstyles, like the Pattons, where you get a lot of decent things going for it, like good hull armor, good turret armor, good gun depression, good DPM, but nothing amazing, then that's kind of what this tank plays like. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.